Hello, ladies. Welcome to Wife for Life. This is our first session sharing about Wife for Life. So I'm going to give everybody a few minutes just to join us. I'm so excited about what the Lord has given me and what I want to share with women about being a wife for a lifetime. So I'm just waiting for everyone to join us and to be able to take part in what we're going to be doing over the next several weeks. Just talking about various topics on being a wife for a lifetime. I think it's an exciting honor and a privilege that God chose each and every one of us to be wives. And I'm just excited about encouraging you week after week to just be a wife for a lifetime, ladies. So my name is Beverly Little. I'm the wife of Skip Little, which I'm honored to be. And I hope you're honored to be the wife of your husband. And so we're going to spend just a quick 5 minutes one time a week just to give you a word of encouragement about being a wife for life. So really just to give you a little bit of background about who I am. I was married 12 years ago to Skip Little. We have two wonderful children, Timothy and Trinity Little, and we are in ministry together. Skip and I serve as the directors of the couples ministry for First Baptist Church of Glenarden. We also have established our own personal ministries called SMB Ministries or Skip and Beverly Ministries. And so we are just excited about how God is using us to be an encouragement to married couples in our area, across the nation, and hopefully across the world. So I am just excited about starting this Facebook Live session with you so that you can have an opportunity to be encouraged week after week on what it means and what it takes to be a wife for a lifetime. So just to kind of get started a little bit, I don't know, who do we have joining us so far? We have Denise and June, and a couple of people are starting to join, but I want people to get accustomed to really joining us on time at noon, because I only want to take a few minutes out of your lunchtime, out of your day, to encourage you and to give you some nuggets, some information on what it takes to be a wife for life, a wife for a lifetime. So just bear with me for a few minutes while I just give everybody a few more minutes to join, just a few more minutes. Again, we don't want to belabor it, but we want to be able to give you just some information to encourage you throughout the week. By the way, if you want to ask questions, feel free to do so. Just provide questions to this feed, and we will make sure that we provide the answers to your questions either during the session or right after, so we can continue the interaction. But again, I want us to be short, quick, get what we need, and encourage one another. So if you are all ready to get started, I just wanted to share a few things with you about being a wife for life. There's some fundamental questions that we need to make sure that we answer and that we ask ourselves on a regular basis. And I want us to start getting in position to begin asking ourselves some questions about what it's really going to take to be a wife for a lifetime. You want to think about, ladies, where do you get your sense of worth? Do you get your sense of worth through your family, through your husband, being a mom? Where does your sense of worth come from? These are all rhetorical questions that I want you to ask yourself. Where does your sense of worth come from? Do you feel a drive to be accepted on a regular basis? Think about where that might come from. I want you to also think about any hurts that you have experienced in the past that may be negatively influencing your marriage currently. I want you to think about that. Think about, do you pretend to be Superwoman? Do you pretend to be strong all the time? But for real, you need a break every now and then. These are just a few of the things that we're going to spend time talking about over the course of the next several weeks, just for 5 quick minutes, y'all. 5 quick minutes. I want you this week, we're going to focus a little bit on what your relationship was like with your parents, your mom and your dad, what your upbringing was like. Why is that important? Because how you were raised significantly influences how you operate as a mom, as a wife, as a friend, as an aunt, as a sister, and I could go on and on. But how how you were raised directly impacts your relationships. What does that mean? So if I could share my own example, for me, I was raised in a house with 3 brothers, and they're all older than me, 7, 8, and 9 years older than me. And so I was the little princess in the house. Everything revolved around little Miss Beverly Ann. So how does that translate to your friendships and your marital relationship and even with your children? Maybe I think everything should revolve around me. Okay, so I'm aware of that, right? So I'm very conscious about making sure that I don't negatively impact my relationships with that thing that I have about me, thinking everything should revolve around me. So I want you to take some time today, over the next week, and really think about how your upbringing, how your relationship with your parents, with your siblings, in the past, how they impact your present. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend time over the next week doing that. If you have questions in the meantime, follow the feed. I'll respond, and we'll get back on this topic again and a new topic next week. Thank you all for joining me, and have a great day.